everybody. I got this next comic coming to the stage. Very good friend of mine, very funny guy. Everybody make a lot of noise for Aaron Scarborough!
How we doing tonight? It's been a good show so far, right? Good deal. I'm very excited to be here. My name's Aaron. I am a straight guy. It is what it is. Straight. I'm not so sure of it. I'm straight for now. You know, I'm not sure I always will be. I thought about this quite a bit, actually. And it's, I don't think like I'm gonna change over time, but I have been around long enough to know that the LGBTQ+ has expanded a lot already. And it is my feeling that eventually something that they discover is going to describe me. Have you guys ever considered it from that angle? Can you get inducted in? I don't know. I'm counting on it though. No, I've thought about it a million times. What happens when they discover a new category for guys who aren't like gay per se, but would rather suck a dick than like renew his vehicle tags? That's how I identify. I've been doing that joke for a couple months now, and if it makes you feel better, no one has really told me to stop. So we're going to stay the course on that one. And from what I can tell, it seems popular amongst the gay community. In fact, most of the time after shows, I'll have a gay guy come up and ask when I need my tax renewed. I think we're good. All right, gang, we're 1 for 1. I've been trying to be more politically correct lately. But I don't like upsetting anyone, but I have trouble keeping up with the new words I'm not supposed to say anymore, and they change on me all the time. Like, did you guys know that, for example, you're not supposed to call people pussies any longer? Now, I'll be honest, when I heard that one, I was like, finally. You know what I mean by this? I was like, this one's gonna help me out. PC culture standing up for the little man. But I did some research into it. I was curious why you can't call people pussies anymore. And it turns out the whole reason is because women don't like their vaginas to be compared to guys like me. They actually find that super insulting. So I just want to say to everyone I've affected in this room by my actions, I'm very sorry, and I'm working every day to mold myself into a pussy that you could all be proud of.
Get a shave.
You guys are fun. We're 2 for 2. All right. Did anyone have church this morning? You're good, all of you. No, I'm kidding. It's fine if you did. I grew up in the church. I'm not real religious now, but I grew up Southern Baptist. You guys are Southern Baptist. Do they still do that abstinence only bullshit? Okay. And I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I wasn't a big fan. In fact, that was one of my main qualms. You guys know about abstinence only. It's like save yourself for marriage, don't be whatever. It works until you get horny, basically. You know what I mean by this? I didn't have any trouble following Jesus until I figured out how to masturbate. And then I was like, well, screw you guys, I'm out. I found something new. And I'm good at it. fact, to this day, I have a perfect record. My issue was, in that department, like, that didn't change my belief in God. I still thought God was real, but I had been led to believe that he was everywhere all the time. So I put two and two together, and I was like, well, he's watching me masturbate. And that didn't sit well with me. And then I also learned that he was like a vengeful guy, so I was pretty sure he was gonna punish me for it. And in fact, like, I thought I was making my basketball team lose when I was in junior high because I couldn't quit jacking off. It was a very stressful time in my life. We had this mean basketball coach, and he thought that we were losing because my friend Tyler not hustling or whatever, and I felt so guilty. I was like, Jesus, don't blame it on Tyler. Tyler ain't the culprit. We don't need more running. If you want to win, someone needs to cut off my hand. All right, lost a few of you. That's fine. I don't know. These days I'm a little bit more, I don't know, I'm not religious now, but I don't begrudge anyone who is. I just don't like it when people are like religious at me and like pushy about it. Some of it's little though, it's like subtle. I don't like it when people tell me to have a blessed day. There's something about it I don't like. It feels passive aggressive, you know? And I kind of resent the notion of it. I'm kind of like, if I have a blessed day, then I kind of want credit for it. You know? You don't have to take that away from me. But I do this thing. I'm a comic, so I live to screw with people. And so when people come at me with that energy, I like to match their energy and just kind of be more of whatever they're coming off as. So when someone tells me to have a blessed day, I like to lean in and be like, hey, you too. And may God rain down swift judgment on each and every one of our adversaries. Let the righteous triumph. And sometimes I'll go further into it. I have a made-up child named Eli that I talk about. You know, just earlier this morning, I was smearing lamb's blood on Eli. His name Eli, from the Bible. I've been a little bit arrogant lately, and I know that. But in my defense, I just had $10,000 of my student debt erased overnight. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, about once a year, old Brandon delivers for me. I don't call him that, but, or if you guys do, then I definitely do. Whatever is in here tonight. We're still trying to figure that out. I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal for me because that's $10,000 that I don't have to pay back. You know, so now all that's left is the $40,000 that I have no intention of paying back. I know some of you out there are like, oh no, that's going to screw up your credit or whatever. And I have something to tell you. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't know. You guys want to hear about my financial portfolio? I'm working with a checking account. I have some assets. I have an Apple Watch, you know. Could be good. Fun people in here. I like you guys. I don't understand you, but I like you. I'm willing to learn, you know? So you guys Baptist, you said, and it's no big deal, you know. Yeah, just you. How early did you marry that lady? Not yet? Oh, shit. Well, you guys ain't living together, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, that sounds, a little bit suspicious. Why'd you have to check with her? I don't know. I personally, when people ask who I live with, it's pretty quick to answer. You know? So I don't know. How old are you, sir?
26.
26? Are you serious?
I looked to check again.
Yeah, he looked to check again. That's all right. That's cool. Is she like kind of the boss? Yeah. He checked with her again. Oh, God damn, man. Well, I hope you're all right, brother. That's fine. She doesn't look that mean. She looks real nice, but you know, nice people are kind of who you have to watch out for. I've noticed nice people can hurt my feelings like no other. I remember nice people when I was growing up were like, "Oh, your hair's not that red." What does that mean? Red's shitty? You know? I like that. You're both pretty nice, but what was your name? Yeah, Jackie? Okay, Jackie, you seem actually pretty nice. Would you fancy yourself a pretty nice person?
I'm really nice until you piss me off.
Have I pissed you off yet? All right. I'm learning. We're gonna get to each and every one of you. It's gonna be a pretty late show. I might miss Sunday church or whatever. Sunday night church. I went to Sunday night church. I wasn't a fan. Or I was until 12. No, how old do you think I am? You're holding up 6 fingers. I mean, I'm not a math guru, but I don't understand what you mean. You guys, you seemed like, I mean, you know, you opened up about the Baptist thing earlier, and then I thought you were going to be kind of fun to mess with, and then I just don't understand. So now I have to move on. Do you understand what that means to me? I have to admit, we'll talk after the show. You smoke weed? Sometimes? Okay. Not you eat the snacks? Oh, wow. You're really hardcore, huh? That is, I mean, that's Baptist hardcore for sure. You can eat that stuff, just make sure you don't dance. Oh, God. You were a real gift from God tonight. I hope you come back. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd be married by now because like I'm from kind of a trashy part of Missouri originally. Thank God the Baptist man. That's sick. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd be married by now. I feel kind of behind schedule in that department because like judging by the area I grew up in, I should have grandkids. It's kind of the neighborhood. I don't know, I'm a romantic guy. I think that I have a soulmate that's perfect for me out there somewhere. You know, she can't hide forever. Or he, that is correct. You are a progressive Baptist, aren't you? They didn't make them like that in the 90s, I'll tell you. Oh boy, what a fun show. Yeah, I don't, here's my biggest issue is like, I'm not crazy about the types of ladies that are actually into me. You know, they haven't always been my favorite. They're out there, but they're kind of little. It's just the type of person I attract. And that's fine, you know, I'm confident still. I don't think I'm the whole problem, you know. The way I justify it actually is that, like, I'm just an acquired taste sort of boy, you know? I'm I'm like Long John Silver's or something. Because I'm pretty damn good, but the people that are into me tend to be gross. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't like it when people, one of my friends the other day was like, we saw a girl who was wearing a lot of makeup and he pissed me off because he was kind of making fun of her, but I thought it was mean. And I don't know, he said this thing that I've heard dudes say a million times. He was like, oh, that's too much makeup. I don't know what's underneath all that makeup. You know, you ever heard this? It's bullshit. I was just like, dude, you know, usually underneath all that makeup is an artistic genius. Right? Yeah. I mean, some people get up earlier every morning and draw a picture of a beautiful woman on the cover of their own face. All right, guys, I think we found the line. No, I gotta go here pretty quick, but you guys seem like fun people. I would love it if you would like look me up after the show. I live here in Kansas City, and I do comedy all over the place, and we're accepting new fans over at AaronScarborough.com. So, yeah. I also paint. You can look up my Instagram after this, and I paint pictures of Andy Reid mainly. I don't know what it is. I painted him, so I made a painting of Andy Reid where he's like dressed up like a McDonald's worker, which isn't actually a big stretch. Yeah, there's prints of it online. So you guys gonna look me up after the show, please? Appreciate that. I'm gonna say one more thing. You guys remember the 2020 election, right? And listen, I just want to say, I don't know if anyone else can relate to this particular thing, but the way I felt about it, I didn't even know if I could, in good conscience, vote in that election, because I didn't like the choices. If you remember, it was Trump versus Biden. And I was like, fuck, I love both of these people. They're both good dudes. You know? That's not a real opinion, but that guy doesn't exist, I don't think. But I like to pretend that he does, you know? Just a dude with a sweatshirt that just says fucking Congress or something. I like them both, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of a lefty guy politically, I think, but I'm also poor, so. I think I'm like some kind of damn like socialist right now because of how poor I am. But I'm a big piece of shit too, though. I know if I get like $500 more, I'll turn into my parents. I'll be walking around like yelling at cashiers and shit. No one wants to work anymore. Shut up. No, I'm a lefty, but I think that in the office of the president, I'm starting to think maybe we've had like maybe one too many of like the old, elderly, like white guys. There's been a lot of them, you know. It's kind of starting to get weird. It's been an overwhelming majority. But I think in the minority representation department, we've done fine with the past three, because if you think about it, we had Obama, he was a black guy, and that was neat. And then we had Trump, who's whatever you guys think he is. And I don't know. He's chubby, you know? He might have Tourette syndrome, I don't know. But that too is a minority. And now the lefty in me is so excited because we finally have Joe Biden, who's the first deceased one. I think that's progressive. Dead people finally have a voice in America. You guys remember after that election, like all the Republicans and the My Pillow guy, for some reason, were like very upset, and they were like, yeah, you know, dead people were voting for Joe. And I was like, well, probably. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much.